What up, what up, what up, YouTube? Back again with another video. In this game right here, I'm just going to primarily cover reading defense and what I'm looking for when I'm making throws and what are my first indications on the line before I throw the ball. So it's going to be more about reading the defense. So I hope this video helps some of you guys out there. Like I said, I don't do like glitchy plays, one-play touchdowns. I try to play as, as regular football as I can, and try to use my regular knowledge of football and try to apply it to what I've seen on TV and analysis of videos and try to apply it to Madden basically. So I get the ball here first, and I'm just trying to move the ball. This is just a bad read on my end. What I was trying to call didn't exactly turn out how I was supposed to. He was playing cloud flats, and my read really should just be thrown down to the flat receiver, which would be Gabriel, and just get the first down. But I don't know why I threw it to my running back. He's right there. Just give it to him. But I threw it to my running back and gets picked off. So bad read by the user, and equally a good play by my opponent there, making the user pick. So he's back on offense, and I'm trying to do my best. Keep him out of the end zone. Completions. Still a tough team to play. Extremely tough team to play. And I've noticed a lot of people been playing, what's his name? Brown in slot position. So I think mid-game I switched to cover by speed because it's pretty quick. And none of my other two cornerbacks can keep up with him. So I used Bryce Callahan, who's like a 94 speed, to keep up with him. Not the best, my third best cornerback, but I use him to keep up with anybody that comes in the slot. So I get the ball here first. In the first series, I noticed he was playing a lot of cover too, like when I threw that pick earlier. So I'm going to hit him with this play right here up the middle because he's not covered in the middle. And bang! For first down. Like I said earlier, he's playing a lot of cover 2 look. So what I'm seeing here, he's still in cover 2 again, but you can notice he's been bumping the crap out of me. So like, he gets a sack here because it's not a cover 3. It looked like a cover 2, it's actually a cover 3. Now, on this next play, kind of see what I'm looking at here. As you can see, look at the safety on the top right, on the very, very top right, and look at the way he's bumping me. He's not really lined up right directly in front of me, so it's showing me that that's probably like somebody in the cover 2 look. So when I snap the ball, he's gonna jump into his cloud flats. But that safety on the top, he's so far off of white that I'm just gonna go ahead and just put white on the streak. So there you go. Put him on the streak, and alright, just snap the ball, and if he doesn't get out there fast enough, that's my read. That's what I'm going to. And I'm only doing this because of the way he's playing me on defense. So, snap the ball here, and he has control of the safety, so it made it even worse. If he doesn't run out there to the sideline, you see White, he's gonna let White go, and he's gonna sit in his zone. And look at White running away free. See? Just made an easy touchdown. It's like just pitch and catch. There you go, cover 6, pitch and catch. So that's kind of what I'm doing a lot of times when I'm on offense. I'm reading what I'm seeing on defense. Like I said, don't just go out there and just snap the ball and go. Like, actually kind of see what your opponent is trying to do first, and then make adjustments on the line and snap the ball based on what you think you're going to see after you snap the ball. And that's kind of a lot of times what I'm taking advantage of most of my opponents. I'm like, they're not even looking at what I'm doing, so I'm just going to just do whatever. I'll send out like crazy all blitz, 4 guys in coverage, and they'll just throw all crazy, and they don't understand what I'm doing because they're not paying attention to my defense at all. And if you look at my defense, what I'm doing, even when I'm in cover 3, I'm realigning them to make it like this. I'm making them look like it's actually like, cover 4, but it's actually cover 3. And I'll control the middle guy and bring him to the middle. There he goes. See, it's a cover 3. Because I don't want to show my hand. And I don't care if they're reading it or not. A lot of times I just don't want to show my hand. But a lot of people, they do. They show their hand, and I exploit it. So I'll show you another play down the line again when I get it back on offense. Right here, I'm just trying to keep him out of the end zone. So let's see if my defense can do that. Here. 2nd and 7.
You're excited about hitting him in the first half? Maybe not so much in the second half.
Blitz. On 3rd, now it's 3rd and 14. Coming with a blitz on 3rd down again. And we're able to stop Brown. Alright, goes in, kicks his field goal. Get the ball back again. Alright, see what I can do this time. Try to run the ball here. Come ahead with double A gap. Look at double A gap defense. All right. Try to throw here. This is high-low right here on the outside. Falls to the outside. Still playing cover 2. Takes the high guy. Throw it to the low guy. Very simple read. Simple read. Still playing cover 2. That's all he's been playing all game. All right, we come out here again. Let's see how he lines up. Look at the safety, number 21. Look at where he's lined up at. See how far he is away from the guy over here on the left? I mean on the right against White. There's no way he's going to cover that much ground over to the sideline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Burton and I'm going to send him deep. That way he can take his user is going to have to cover Burton, and then I know that guy that's on the 40-yard line is going to take my running back. So I'm playing with White all the way upfield. So me sending Burton upfield just to hold his user away from me, and I'm just going to let White do his thing upfield. And he's not catching him. You know what I mean? So you have to know your personnel and understand the defense is playing. I couldn't do none of this last year because I didn't have the receivers for it. I had Meredith, I had Wright, and none of them were speedy guys. You know what I mean? And then I could have used White for most of the whole season because he was injured. So that's what I'm exploiting here. And I don't think he knows it yet. He just thinks I'm just bombing the ball deep, but I'm doing it because of the coverage he's playing. And that's what he decided to do. Just throw it deep into coverage. I would never make a pass like that. He just has Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown can go up and get it. But I would never throw a pass like that into off coverage like that. I'm like off the guy like 10 yards and still makes the catch up field. So, but again, that's Antonio Brown's going to do Antonio Brown techniques. So. It is what it is. But mine is by design. You see how far I'm playing him off from man to man? Because I don't want to get beat deep. Yeah, so you run up to me and play here. Just a good route. By Antonio Brown, like I said, Antonio Brown's going to do Antonio Brown things. That's what it is. I'm just trying to keep him out of the end zone here before we go into the half. 2nd and 9.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second.
Tries to run, bring him down. Third and goal. So let's take the field goal, and I think he gets the ball back. So anytime I get an offense again, that's like 2 scores now. I've bombed him deep because of the way he's playing coverage. That's what I said. I'm not going to play everybody differently. I mean, I'm not going to play everybody the same. It depends on how you're playing me on defense. I'll call my plays based off of that. And like I said, like I always tell you guys, it's not that it's always going to work, but I have a better probability if I'm going in there with some type of game plan or some type of idea of what I'm going to execute, and then try to execute it when I get on the field, as opposed to just like, here's an ebook, just run these plays and this works. Like, yeah. But then when you find somebody like yesterday's game, when you find somebody that can stop it, and you kind of like, I don't know what else to do. You know what I mean? As opposed to playing your opponent. You play your opponent, you have a better chance of winning. And I'm saying I'm never going to lose any games, but my chances of winning are higher if I know what it is I'm doing, against everybody. I'm playing everybody differently. I'm playing to what I'm seeing, as opposed to coming with some ebook that I don't even understand to begin with, and then running those plays and just be like, all right, this is the one-play touchdown play. Like, all right. Find somebody that knows what he's doing. He's a referee. So right here, I'm seeing the same thing. I know he's still in cover 2. He's still cover 2, or it could be cover 6 again. But this bump and run that he keeps doing, I don't know where that comes from. So I'm trying to set up the same thing again, but it's covered pretty well this time. So I'm just going to just run up the middle. All right, let's see if we can get a first down, run the ball. Wow, a few times I'm able to get on the outside. Run the ball. Pretty good. I'm going to run the same play again. Because he's in the same defense, so almost the same result. But that guy shed his block and got me. Alright, here we go again. Look at where safety is lined up. Look at safety all the way moved over to the right. Look at the far left of Robinson. I mean, look at all that open field, one-on-one. Wouldn't you take that? I would take that off field any day of the week. He's isolated over here on the left. What do you think I'm going to do? That's where I'm going. That's my first read. That's where I'm going. I'm not going anywhere else. I'm waiting for him to get upfield, and I'm just launching it to a spot and have my guy run up on it. It's by design. I'm not just doing it, I'm pretty sure he's thinks like, why you keep bombing me deep? Because your defense. Like, I mean, I know he's playing cover 3, but he played show blitz, and that safety came all the way down into the box. And he isolated his cornerback, one-on-one on the outside of Robinson.
If you've got the proper matchup,
I mean, I gotta take what you give me. If that's what you're gonna give me, then that's what I'm taking.
the fade is really, really tough to stop.
And you have to see that. But what I could have done was snap the ball and try to find open receivers to pass to, but then, you know, that's to his advantage. But I'm like, if that's what you're gonna give me, then that's what I'm taking. Look at the way I'm playing cover 3. Look at my, and I know, and you have to, like I said, know your personnel on defense. There's no way I'm leaving Antonio Brown. I'm gonna bump Antonio Brown with no over-the-top help. That's just insanity. You're just asking to get burnt deep. And then you have Juju Smith and these other fast receivers. You asking for it if you do that. If you bump the guy and don't play over top coverage, no safety help on the top. Yeah, you're asking to get beat up. And that's what happened to him. I'm just happy that Trubisky made good throws. Like all those deep throws were just perfect throws. So I'm up 21 based off of his alignment on defense. So yeah, I'm just trying to stop him from getting the end zone. It's a bit interesting.
He's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. 23 yards on the play.
And right now he has to be aggressive because he knows he's going into the 4th. And he's down 2 possessions. He hasn't been able to score a touchdown. He's gotten in my end zone and he's kicked 4 field goals.
No doubt he can catch it, coming off a career-high 85 receptions in 2017. And incomplete.
I wanted the announcer to tell you it was a drop pass. I thought he caught it too when it first happened. All right, he's moving. He's moving. I mean, he was good in offense. He was like, you know, he knew what he was doing. He's just, like I always tell you, I let people come into the red zone and then I clamp it down if I can't stop what it is you're doing. I just don't want to give up anything deep. You see, look at the way I'm playing man. I'm playing man off coverage, man, because I don't want to get beat deep. And that's just when I put up Bryce on Antonio Brown because he's faster. It's like a 94 speed. And I took Kyle Fuller and put him somewhere else. So I played by speed because of Antonio Brown. Because he was all over the place. He was in the slot. He was everywhere. So he just followed him everywhere he went to. You're not beating me deep, my friend. And that's a part of the game that most people wouldn't tell you when you're playing the game. To just show you like the money plays and do this and come in with the fire heaters. But it's like, but why? Why are you doing that? Like, what would be the point? Like, what are you trying to accomplish? They don't tell you all that. You just say, do this money play and this ebook play, and you know. See, do you see what he's doing now? You see what he's doing? You see what he's doing now on defense? You see how he backs him off now? And that's what I mean when I say like strategy. That's what should happen. Yeah, back off. Like you're just not gonna come in here and bump and run me all game. Like, what will be the point of you bumping? Look how far they're back up off of me now. And now I can do this. I can do underneath routes now. So do these now to try to get a first down. He's just going to chase after my tight end, but look at the back end. Like, sorry, first down. You see how they backed up off me now? And he was bumping me the whole entire game. And you gashed him 3 times deep, and then he realizes that maybe bumping the run wasn't a good idea. You know, part of the strategy of the game. If you run into somebody that knows what they're doing, and you can think a little bit. So I'm able to hit these underneath routes now because he's backing off. He's scared of the big throws. Look how far back they are. So now I can hit on his underneath throws because he's backed off so far. And he doesn't even understand why they're even open. They're not open because you're bumping me. They're open because you're not giving over the top help over your bump coverage. That's why they're open. So, like I said, man, I hope this video helps. I just explain, like, you know, coverages, how to read them, how to understand them. When you get up to the line, your checks and balances, what you're supposed to be looking for. Like, I hope a video like this kind of helps. And more people, like, you know, do YouTube. They should do more stuff like this, like breaking down football, like fundamentals. That way, people understand what it is to do. Because what ends up happening is people just get frustrated because they don't understand football, and they think that, they play Madden like it's a video game. And then when things don't go your way, yeah, you're gonna blame the game. You're gonna say the game's terrible. Well, a lot of times it's the actual user that's messing up. You know what I mean? They're the ones that's messing up. But they'll say the game is. So. But it is what it is. The only time I get mad at the game is when I know somebody's doing something and there's no way for me to stop it because I know they're exploiting something in the game. Yeah, then that's something anybody should be mad about. But if you just come on football stuff and you keep messing that up, coverages like he was doing, how is that the game's fault when you keep putting your guys in situations to fail? So like I said, man, I hope this video helps. And until next time, fellas. Oh, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me one time. bang. And until next time, fellas, I'll holler at you dudes later. Alright then, one.
For more, check us out at easports.com.